Blue Table fans, we're sitting here in the assembly room. We're talking about wood elves.
Baby room.
Right. Did I say assembly room?
You said assembly room.
Okay. Hey, old habits die hard. What can I tell you? Okay. And by the way, you can buy some Blue Table Painting original artwork. The cost is posted either to the right or below. So there's that one. And these are painted on the painting boards that the artists use as a thing. So like this thing here. So there you go. And Cameron actually has one blocked out. I think that's an evil wizard or something like that.
It's a Sasquatch.
So there you go. And that money goes to going out to lunch or something.
It goes to the starving artists.
The Starving Artists Foundation. All right. Anyway, wood elves. So Rachel and I have officially decided that wood elves are the sleeper army of 8th edition. And that's because no one's, like we said before, no one's done 100 Glade Guard. So we're doing the math hammer on it. So we're thinking 100 Glade Guard in units of 20. Each unit will get 15 shots. It'll get the 2 front ranks, which is 10, and then half of the remaining guys, half of 10 is 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. Ha ha ha! Hey, we're just getting warmed up. So anyway, so that's 75 shots from on turn 1.
Turn 1 at 30 inches.
At 30 inches.
At strength 4.
Is it strength 4?
They're strength 4 longbows.
No, I think it's at close range they get the strength 4.
Was it close range?
Yep. But we're going to look that up.
That's still.
So, but anyway, so they're hitting on 4-ups because of long range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, here we go. Osprey Archery, no penalty for moving. So that's a nice feature. Blade Guard longbow, strength 4 at short range.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. And so that's 37.5 hits. We're saying with champions it's going to be 40 hits. And then against Chaos Warriors, so we're going to go against a tough opponent. So Chaos Warriors would be wounding on 5-ups. Right? So you're talking about, out of 40, you're talking about 16 wounds. And then they're going to save on a 3-up with shields. So all 75 of those only kill 5 Chaos Warriors. Right?
Right.
And then, what else do you have? Then you have turn 2 shooting. Right?
Right.
And because you're going to get at least 3 turns with the backup, is my prediction. And there's going to be other shenanigans too. So what you really need in this army is you need to have diversionary units that make sure that there's a 4th round of shooting. Right? So what do you got? It's the Treeman.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it.
That
it'll be, because you can take 3 Treemen in a
Yeah.
2,500 point army. You really can't take more Treemen. That's what we found out. Unless you're going to play like a 3,000 point game, in which case you can take like 5. But you could have done that anyway. So anyway, so yeah, that's not really evaporating units. But if they are, say, strength 3, save of 5 up, then you're looking at actually obliterating whole blocks every turn.
Yeah, if you're looking at like other armies.
But
like,
then with Skaven, you've got 100 guys to deal with.
Yeah, you have hordes of.
So yeah, I don't think the shooting is that amazing. I mean, it is amazing, but it's not amazing enough to make sure there's nobody standing by the time they hit you.
It's not game breaking.
Because the other 15 Chaos Warriors are going to rip them a new one when they get there. But of course, you never know till you actually try it. So what do you have to say?
I like the idea of having shooting Wood Elf army. Because that's kind of what they do. I always imagine the second a Wood Elf baby is born, they just hand it a longbow and say, "Congratulations, it's a boy, here's your longbow."
It starts sucking on the end of it.
And that's how the Wood Elves are raised.
Good shot, son. Like that.
Exactly.
So what about other units in the Wood Elf army?
I like the Way Watchers a lot because they have Killing Blow. And they're pretty good. Ballistic skill. They're in the rare choice, so you can't take...
There's your problem. Well, what about taking 24 points a model? Yikes.
They usually pay for their points, though.
You think
'Cause
so?
They're good ranged and melee, so they're not just a one-hit wonder.
Strength 3 attacks 1. That can't be right. Skirmish, lethal shot, forced. You know, in the older editions, they could lay traps. Do you
Yeah.
remember that one? Where you'd roll on a thing and be like, what happens to you that's bad when you go into this forest? And forests, they don't slow people down. Forests basically give you cover. But wait, are they difficult terrain at least? I think they are. But you can still march?
You can still march, but
Not even difficult terrain?
you take armor saves, I think.
No, nothing.
Oh, wow, we don't even know what it is. All right, we'll look that up later.
Anymore.
Right. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it with the Wood Elves. With the 100 Glade Guard, which would be 1,200 points plus the commands. But, you know, you never know till you try something. And you don't really take panic tests until you lose combat. So you can theoretically just back right up to the edge of the board. And that may be your 4 rounds of shooting. And by that time, you know, well, because I would predict that if you took the 3 Treeman and the 100 Glade Guard, the 3 Treeman moving around to one side would make it so their whole army could not just barrel forward. You know,
It would stop them.
never mind heroes. Of course, you don't really have points for heroes after spending 1,200 on
Glade Guard.
Glade Guard and 1,000 on the 3 Treeman. But 3 Treeman, I think it's nigh unto unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're looking at 5 strength 6 attacks, right? Never mind all the other powers they have.
Toughness.
Tree singing or whatever.
Toughness 6.
6 wounds. Yep.
I mean, they're freaking carnage.
And
Fantasy.
yeah, indeed. So, and then they get the Thunder Stomp too.
Yep.
So D6 impact, strength 6 impact hits every turn. So a pair of Treemen can evaporate whole units. So that would be an interesting combo. The huge amounts of Glade Guard, ranged but completely fragile, and then the Treemen. Because Glade Guard combined with Treemen, that could be a good combination. Well, I think it's worth doing. I would love to see that army done. All right, well, that's it.